Good afternoon. We wish to acknowledge this land on which the University of Toronto operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. Today, this meeting place is still the home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. We are also grateful to have the opportunity to celebrate the achievements of our scholars who graduate today. On their behalf, let us express gratitude for the support of their family and friends, and for the faculty and staff who have guided them in their pursuit of knowledge. Whatever our own traditions, let us reflect as we proceed through the Convocation ceremony on the many years of effort, sacrifice, and success that have brought us to this time of celebration. In concilium Universitates Torontonenses vocati sumus. Graduands, please remain standing. All guests, please be seated.
Insignissime cancellaria, presento tibi hostes scholaris, ut admittantud ad gradus varios, testorque eus quod omnia quae, statuta recurrent aptos, et idioneus esse.
Ad profectum huies provinciae, huies qua magnae patriae, et ad profectum omnium nationum, omnibus in terris conjunctarum, algo ex accatoritate mihi atoti, universitate commissar, admitto vos egredos varios, quarum ura vubisto, epitoco qua ut omnia confictiatos munera qua et illos gradus pertinent.
Please be seated. My name is Wisdom Tete, and it's my great privilege to serve as Vice President, University of Toronto, and Principal, University of Toronto Scarborough. Today, I have the added privilege of assisting our Chancellor, Dr. Rose Patton, in conducting this convocation. The university is an institution with deep historical roots and many enduring traditions. Among those is our use of the language of the medieval university in today's wonderful celebration. For those in attendance who, like me, are less than fluent in Latin, a translation may be helpful. For my part, I said, most distinguished Chancellor, I present to you these scholars that they may be admitted to the various degrees, and I bear witness that as far as all things which the statutes require, they are fit and suitable. Much more significantly, from the standpoint of the graduating class, the Chancellor then replied, to the benefit of this province, this great country, and to the worldwide community of nations, I, by the authority vested in me and in the whole university, admit you to your various degrees, grant you the rights, and ask of you the responsibilities of doing all those things which pertain to those degrees. And so, my first order of business, I'm delighted to salute you, the graduating classes of 2022 from the University of Toronto Scarborough. That is it. You are done. So our warmest congratulations to all of you. I would also like to bid a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us here in historic Convocation Hall. It is wonderful to be able to celebrate the first in-person convocation season since November 2019. Yeah. Absolutely. So graduates, today, the University of Toronto is formally recognizing your hard work, your accomplishments, your perseverance, and this milestone. Speaking of perseverance, you have successfully completed your program in extraordinary and challenging times. And today's celebration is all the more meaningful for it. Each of you, as a member of the graduating class, is joining an extraordinary family of University of Toronto alumni. They number over 600,000 in more than 190 countries around the world. They are the university's living legacy and our greatest ambassadors. Today, we're also recognizing B. Denham Jolly, esteemed businessman, publisher, broadcaster, and human rights activist. We'll hear more about our honorary Graduand in a moment. For now, let me simply observe that U of T alumni serve in leadership roles in every corner of the globe and in every walk of life. They are prime ministers, justices, scholars, authors, community and business leaders, scientists, and professionals of every description. Their endeavors have shaped the world we live in and the way we understand that world. We have no doubt that the University of Toronto's high international standing can be attributed to generations of dedicated and very talented faculty and staff members. But we also understand that this reputation has been built by our alumni, a group that now includes each and every one of you. So to the graduating class, let me say thank you. Thank you for your many contributions to the university whilst you were a student. And thank you for what you will do as members of Canada's largest, and I believe, most distinguished alumni community. One more word of thanks is in order. I'm sure all graduates share a sense of gratitude to the friends and family members who have helped bring them to this special day. And so I'd like to ask you to join me and the platform party in thanking them with a vigorous round of applause. Let me continue with a request. One of the distinguishing features of our convocation is that graduates come forward individually to be recognized. You'll then leave the stage using the ramp, there, exit out the door and around the hall. At that point, you'll turn left and quietly re-enter the hall as your peers continue to be recognized. In this light, I encourage you to think of the very last person to be on stage. I believe it will be Sadea Sheikh. Sadea, where are you? Please stand up. So until Sadea exits the stage, we all have to be witnesses to this very special day, okay? Now, in light of the ongoing health and safety concerns regarding the pandemic, we respectfully ask that all individuals present wear a properly fitted mask throughout the day's ceremony. Similarly, we will forego the traditional handshake, but promise to offer a friendly wave of acknowledgement as you pass by on the stage. So thank you all for your understanding and assistance, and once more, warmest congratulations. It is now my distinct privilege to present our honorary Graduand. B. Denham Jolly, born in Jamaica and calling Canada home since 1955. B. Denham Jolly is an award-winning entrepreneur, philanthropist, author, and human rights activist. He is highly respected for his business acumen and praised for his philanthropic spirit, and community development efforts, both locally and internationally. Mr. Jolly's extraordinary leadership and contributions to the promotion of equity, social justice, civil rights, and opportunity within the Greater Toronto Area have been transformative. He has been a tireless and steadfast champion of efforts to combat racial inequality. His extensive community work has supported a wide range of causes and organizations, including the Jamaican Canadian Association, Black Action Defense Committee, Committee for Due Process, Daphne da Costa Cancer Association, Project for the Advancement of Childhood Education, Jane and Finch Concerned Citizens, Harriet Tubman Games, YMCA, and Caribana. He has pursued various successful business ventures and is perhaps best known as the founder, president, and CEO of Flow 93.5, the first of its kind in Canada, Black-owned and operated radio station. Mr. Jolly founded the Black Business and Professional Association in 1982 with a mandate to support and promote the Black community's business interests and endeavors. The organization created the National Harry Jerome Awards to celebrate excellence and achievement in the Black community. Mr. Jolly is the recipient of numerous honors for his contributions to the promotion of equity and opportunity, including the Queen's Golden Jubilee Medal, the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal, Canada's 125th Confederation Medal, and the G. Raymond Chang Award from the University of the West Indies. In 2021, he was appointed a member of the Order of Canada. His memoir, In the Black, My Life, won the 2017 Toronto Book Award. In 2019, in recognition of his communitarian spirit, the City of Toronto named a street in his honor, Jolly Way in Scarborough. For his outstanding service to the local community as a foundational and transformational leader and promoter of equity, social justice, and opportunity within the Greater Toronto Area, Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Governing Council, I ask you to confer the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa upon B. Denham Jolly.
On behalf of the University of Toronto, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I have the great honor and pleasure of conferring on you, as I do now, the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm very humbled by the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws conferred on me today. Thanks to the distinguished leaders of the University of Toronto, Chancellor Patton, Vice President Tetty, Din Poyat, for bestowing this great honor on me. But I am most proud of you, the latest graduates of the University of Toronto Scarborough, on this day that recognizes your academic achievement and your degree. Congratulations to you. Give yourself a hand. I know you, I see you, I recognize you, because I am you. At the age of 20, I left Jamaica for Canada to attend university and graduated from McGill University in 1960. And here I am today, receiving an honorary degree from the most prestigious University of Toronto. As an entrepreneur, I have done well financially, starting from humble beginnings. When I look back, it seems that I did well by trying to do good. I'm not saying that I acted solely with a social imperative. There was also an economic imperative. But if I was to inspire you today, on this day of your graduation, I want to inspire you by telling you you can do well by doing good. My first job was as a teacher in Sault Ste. Marie, and later Toronto. My father had told me, don't work for anyone but yourself, and always own property. These principles have to suit your talents and your nature. They did for my father, and they did for me. So scraping together some savings and taking some debt, I bought a rooming house on Huron Street, right next door to where we sit today. You will find that building your niche in society is a tough slug. For 5 years, I did not take a single day off. After a couple of years, I saw a need at the other end of the age spectrum, and I left teaching and went into the nursing home and small hotel business. I don't want to give you the impression that life was easy in the 70s. So it motivated me to become more involved in the plight of my community. When you wish to bring about social change, you can take several routes. I felt there were needs at both ends of the community spectrum. I was successful in business, but for others in the community, it was not that easy in 1982. So we organized the Black Business and Professional Association, and it has evolved into a robust organization that addresses equity and opportunity for the Black community. Pride in your community is an important factor in bringing about social change. One of the first initiatives of the BBPA was the Harry Jerome Awards to recognize Black achievements. Today, this national gala is attended by prime ministers, dignitaries, and hundreds of guests. The Harry Jerome Scholarship Fund has given out $6 million for 3,000 scholarships to black children. At the other end, led by Dudley Laws and a group of community activists, we founded the Black Action Defense Committee in the struggle against the whole spate of police shootings. Bad C was a precursor of the current Black Lives Matter movement and the principal force in the formation of the SIU, the Special Investigations Unit. We needed a voice that was even louder and to which the younger generation would listen and to hear. This brings me to the formation of Flow 93.5, Canada's first black-owned and operated radio station. Prior to 2001, hip-hop and rap was not played in Canada, and fans had to tune into Buffalo to hear that genre. So we applied for the first black radio station in Canada. But surprise, surprise, the application was turned down in favor of a country and Western music. The black community was denied. The decision was very controversial. It took more than a decade, 2 more applications, and millions of dollars. But perseverance and tenacity of purpose finally paid off. In June 2000, finally, the CRTC gave us a license, a voice, a way to be heard, giving opportunity for blacks. Now, if you're listening to Drake, The Weeknd, Kanan, Cardinal Official, and many other Canadian hip-hop stars, it is flow that has made your life more interesting and more relevant. Flow was a bona fide black business. In fact, we were equal partners with Chum in a second station, The Bounce in Edmonton, Alberta. But we were recognized as more than a business. We were the voice of a large, diverse, and dynamic community. At the time when diversity in Toronto was still only lip service, Flow was living it as people of 26 ethnic backgrounds worked at the station. We were you. We saw you. We heard you. We recognized you. I will continue to speak out, but I'm ready to pass the mantle to you, a new generation. And I hope you will take it on and wear it well. You can do well by doing good. I'm deeply touched that the University of Toronto Scarborough has given me this honorary degree and the opportunity to speak to you, the leaders of tomorrow. I hope that what I've told you today, basically the story of my life and values, has resonated. It is important to be validated by the heads of the University of Toronto and by Canadians, but it is from you, immigrants and children of immigrants, like me, people of color, that the validation is most meaningful. By getting your degrees, you have accomplished much. You're acknowledged. Again, congratulations. Now go out and be seen. And always remember, you are children of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you, sir.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates from the University of Toronto Scarborough who are being admitted to the degree of Honours Bachelor of Arts. Ariane Shelley Bayo Abenza. Nobel Abbas. Sakina H. Abus Samad. Rui Abe. Roswell Jr. Ganestan Achacoso. Shirhan Farah Ade. Victoria Jessica Adoricio. Sobeda Hassan Aden. Raghav Agarwal. Amina Ahmed. Mariam Iman Ahmed. Suad Ibrahim Ahmed. Reed Adam Eastwood. James William George Ainsley. Amina Ali. Mahdi Ali. Malia Ali. Tawhida Hassan Ali. Ume Fatima Ali Chowdhury Asgar. Marwa Al-Wail. Leila Nathaniel Anciano. Lithia Anil. Graduand Moyen Arnab. Rama Parami Awalikara Galapathige. Natalia Baksa. Christine Joy Perez Bacoro. Mayura Balendra. Ayoy Bukan Alua Ire Olua Tomiwa Bankole Olasina. Ebony Kanisha Barnes Skeet. Sayantha Bhaskaran. Himu Belal. Brianna Irene Bennett. Evelyn Elizabeth Benoit. Magda Berihun. Michelle Saris Blessing. Daniel Bogosh. Jillian Ira de la Paz Borromeo. Isaac Michael Bortolucci. Mark Bugarios. Makita Zakia Bromfield. Aiden John Alexander Brown. Sean Lenore Brunton. Chow Yu Kai. Yu Chen Kai. Shuo Lin Kai. Sarah Tabitha Camacho. Joseph Daniel Kamasuli. Adrian Bertina Chan. Melissa Elwina Hor Yi Chan. Duha Kaleem Chowdhury. Si Chen. Winnie Chen. Ya Feng Chen. Yuan Yi Chen. Xi Yang Chen. Sin Yi Tiffany Cheng. Natalie Anne-Marie Chiasson. Eshwen Cho. Wei Lun Cho. Jason Abraham Choi. Fahima Chowdhury. Pak Wo Chung. Deshaun Dondre Clark. Jake Richard Crump. Kyle Patrick Cruz. Massimo Nicola Daddario. Darius Hugh Carl Daly. Raina Daniel. Malika El-Karim Deya. Charlotte Adora de Souza. Dee Ding. Abigail Elizabeth Dingwall. Matthew Christopher Dita. Bao Kwok Don. Christina Kyoko Doi. Chichuyu Duan. Umalkar Mohammed Ege. Hafsa Ahmed Aid. Jonathan Brian Enriquez. Dorsa Ursha Difar. Evdokia Erokova. Noah David Farberman. Agnieszka Anna Felis. Xiao Tong Feng. Bill Flesias. Lucero Brittany Flores. Anton Tony. Shang Hang Fu. Laura Regina Gagliardi. Joshua Bradley Garvida. Yin Zhang Gang. Anastasia Gordichuk. Zoe Danielle Griffith. Emily Guo. Tianxi Guo. Melina Angela Guzzo Falario. Nicholas David Haggerty. Abid Haider. Miriam Hajaji. Brennan James Halsal. Samia Hamid. Jesse Won Kyung Han. Gaith Sameh Hanbali. Cole Charles Hansen. Maria Hack. Paige C.J. Harder. Said Shamila Harvey. Tanaz Hashimi. Sohaila Ashraf Hassan. Jing Chi He. Tai Dylan Higashihara. Cheng Shuo Hu. Xia Chi Su. Yian Hu. Si Ming Huang. Yu Rong Huang. Kale Beat Husler. Thomas Joseph Hummel. Bushra Hussein. Iman Sheikh Iftikhar Hussein. Faiza Hussein. Nia Hussein. Christian Anthony Hinnick. Arfa Imran. Amal Fatima Ikram. Mari Isogai. Jacob Istefan. Hye Seung Jang. Jerome Jude. Elton Julison. Fatima Alangan Kalim. Abarna Kamala Kumaran. Sura Amar Kamil. Kasturi Kanesalingam. Husna Amara Kadaru. Ikra Khan. Reha Fatima Khan. Anastasia Kananina. Maria Kika. Christine Jin Ha Kim. Crawford William Kostiuk. Pragati Raghu Krishnan. Jessica Cecilia Krzyzewski. Dinesh Huganaswara Sarma. Candace Kumar. Marco Roland Kumanovich. Se-Yin Stephanie Kwok. Brian Tai Huen Lei. Le Ting Lan. Rochelle Landico Hernandez. Lauren Kathleen Lanois. Mary Ashley B. Laurenti. Daniela Onari Lawson. Hannah Faith Lee. Irene Young J. Lee. Wing Lam Lee. Yeon Jai Lee. Xiao Ying Lee. Fang Xuan Lee. Jia Chi Lee. Jia Yi Lee. Lin Lee. Lu Ning Lee. Sitong Lee. Wendy Kai Yan Lee. Shang Beyer Lee. Zhuo Ying Lee. Fan Shi Lin. Jia Chin Lin. Kay Lin, Sumu Lin, Z Fan Lin, Nicholas John William Lennon, Angela Jia Xiao Liu, Ingrid Eugenia Liu, Xiao Han Liu, Xiao Lian Liu, Shui Ying Liu, Yi Chen Liu, Zi Xuan Liu, Elena Wan Yi Luk, Yi Di Ma, Lara Fe Macapaco, Robert Andrew Makatange, Nadishi Aloka Mahadaraj, Senuri Taruka Mahagamaj, Sariga Mahaswaran, Jasmine Kayunga Mahoro, Daniela Malarino Jaramillo, Estrella Dominique Marquez, Stephanie McAdam, Jan Rex Medanila, Jonathan Mendoza, Courtney Allison Merriman, Zoe Michaelitis, Andrew Samuel Denton Miller, Amos Caesar Mina, Shaliza Minai, Caroline Barbara Minks, Lisa Mishima, Abdullahi Omar Mohammed, Okesa Mona, Jessie Marie Montalvo, Sarvesh Mangal, Abed Musa, James Muscat, Mavish Nadim, Ziyan Nadim, Mariam Laith Naem, Lakshmi Nagulandran, Simran Nasser, Saruga Neela Varnakanan, Helena Ing, Nodin Arin Nganji. Celine Ni. Darian Lee Nielsen. Minahil Noor. Yumela Domingo Nuesca. Allison Oki. Anastasia Mariah Olo. Xiao Shu Wu. Jia Chi Pan. Maria Teresa J. Panaligan. Latika Davi Sasha Pandey. Alyssa Kiran Patel. Yi Wen Pei. Xiao Peng. Nicholas Aaron Pepper. Luca Rocco Persia Sepe. Xavier Alexandra Perez Silveira. Georgia Andrea Petridas. Shamika Kayla Phillips. Victoria Lee Polanco Casco. Atusha Safsini Huvanendra. Han Quan Chi. Chan Hee Kian. Nelson Chiu. Rimsha Adiat Rahman. Tafanam Rahman. Noah Matthew Ramcharan. Rashini Rasaya. Dylan S. Rasia. Alessi Beatrice and Verga Remigio. Fei Yang Ren. Padmaja Rangamanar. Colette Andrea Valentine Richardson. Stephen Lucas Rickard. Joseph Orlando Rondinone. Karen Ruano. Selena Alicia Ruff. Ebo Ando Saki. Alicia Saif. Walid Salim. Dimitri Samothrakis. Dominique Janelle Samuel. Jo Lorne Ariane Samuel. Edward Sevilla San Jose. Gabriela Saru. Katrina Angelica Sarwan. Talita Almira Sasra de Pera. Tara Bell Saunders. Joseph Edward Sorer. Khadija Banon Syed Hossein Alimiya. Emilia Therese Skanga. Rachel Christine Sagara Jasing. Nishant Selvanesan. Arkam Shafiq. Neha Shahid. Yusra Sheikh. Jennifer Lisa Shen. Yu Chen Sheng. Adrian James Senena. Jansi Shivanoli Patham. Cynthia Srirangan. Katerina Stangolis. Iris Sue. Gurupriya Subramanian. Reina Najila Sulaiman. Giselle Angelique Sunglow. Sana Sayed. Faiza Akhtar Saida. Stephanie Yong Lin Tai. Benjamin Tang. Ting San Tao. Shireen Ashley Taylor. Ugur Telek. Aisha Tara Turja. Renee Sherry Turiratnam. Victoria Lucy Toffoli. Aicha Yasmin Toure. Jeffrey Chuk Fung Si. Natiritana Umachandran. Hafsa Amal Umar. Maezia Umba. Jessica Rose Urbach. Richmond Quintella Wee. Seper Vali. Kelly Ann Tuzon Vigayan. Durga Vijayapavan. Adriana Marie Villeva. Idman Isa Waberi. Hei Yu Wang. Kei Wen Wong. Mohan Wong. Cheng Sheng Wong. Yi Fei Wang. Aisha Wani. Athea Demonique Wah. Shui Ching Wang. Julia Diana West. Cooper Ryan Elliott White. Kazia Maureen Oshara Williams. Batel Andamariam Waldu. So Yun Wan. Denise Madeline Wong. Michelle Chuk Wan Wong. Jia Xin Wu. Min Xian Wu. Tian Lei Wu. Yat King Justin Wu. Zi Zheng Wu. Zhe Hua Xie. Di Ya Xing. Qian Hui Yang. Zi Yu Ye. Justina Wen Hei Yung. Ting Yan Yung. Jian Yin. Han Yu. Shi Chi Yu. Nura Saidi Nasiani. Ying Bing Zheng. Huanan Zhang. Jia Huan Zhang. Lu Man Zhang. Min Yan Zhang. Qi Huan Zhang. Xiao Chen Zhang. Xin Yu Zhang. Yu Qi Zhang. Boren Zhao. Kei Zhao. Ziwei Zhao. Marco Liang Zhen. Xiao Duo Zheng. Qi Feng Zhong. Yu Xin Zhong. Mei Hui Zhu. Wei Zhu. Ji Huan Zhu, Jia Wei Zhu, candidates from the University of Toronto Scarborough who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Ryan Joseph Brooks DeVoe. Stephen Lowe. Kishalini Hubalachandran. Zhu Shi Shen. Vishnavi Sriranjan. Krutenben Ritin Kumar Sokedia. Amrita Devi Tetram. Fiza Zera. Candidates from the University of Toronto Scarborough who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts 3 years. Anas Ingar. Sadia Sheikh.
On behalf of the University of Toronto, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby admit all those candidates not here present to their degrees in absentia.
As we conclude convocation, I wish to thank all of you for your participation and patience. To the families and friends, and to those in the procession, let me say thank you. You have made this a more memorable event for each member of the graduating class. I'd like to thank Chancellor Rose Patton for presiding over today's ceremony. I wish to thank as well the many other colleagues and friends of the university who participated in this convocation, whose names you'll find in the program. To our honorary graduate, Dr. Denham Jolly, let me say that you've inspired us with your lifetime career and achievements. And today, you've inspired us with your words. Thank you and congratulations. This year, the University of Toronto is proud to introduce a new and important ceremonial element at convocation. As you would have noticed, the Chancellor's procession was led by an eagle feather bearer. The eagle feather remained on the stage during the ceremony. This eagle feather was gifted to the office of the President by elders at the 2017 entrustment ceremony for the report of U of T's Truth and Reconciliation Steering Committee. To many indigenous cultures, the eagle feather is a sacred symbol because it flies closest to the Creator, delivering our thoughts and messages. The eagle and its feathers often symbolize respect, honor, strength, courage, and wisdom. As such, the eagle feather is an appropriate and meaningful addition to our convocation ceremonies. I now invite the Chancellor to bring today's ceremony to a close.
As I bring this convocation ceremony to a close on this, which is your special day, I hope we will see you often in the years to come, and I invite you to stay connected. We will be very interested in your journey, and we know that whatever path you choose, you will make an impact for the better. Concilium dimissum est.